Hi guys, my name is Maggie. This is my very first video. Hello VC, it's me Maggie. Hello VC, it's me Maggie. Hey VC, it's me Maggie. Went shopping today and during the week and I picked up a few more records for my collection. VC, it's me Maggie. I made 100 subs this week. I did my first online purchase. Hey VC, it's me Maggie. Hey VC, it's me Mags. Who is this person? Hey VC, I'm back. I am going to do a contest for my 300 subs.
But nothing will stop her from digging.
Asteroids, final community. Asteroids. Is anyone here, besides me, old enough to remember why asteroids are funny? Does anybody here remember that? Do you have asteroids?
No, but my dad does. Can't even sit on the toilet some days.
Come on, somebody in the comments tell me what movie that is from. You know. You know. Alright, so that's not why we're here. Why we're here is to film a video for Maggie's 300 subscribers contest. I mean, who can believe the girl has 300 subscribers already? She's been at it for what? 5 months? I can't believe it. I can't. Stop everything. Hold the music. Hold it. Hold the music. Why can't I believe Maggie has 300 subscribers? She's only been at it for 5 months. Because she doesn't have 300 subscribers. That's right. That's the brutal and honest truth. Maggie does not have 300 subscribers. Why? Why doesn't she have 300 subscribers? Because she has almost 400. Y'all thought I was going somewhere with that, did ya? Maggie, congratulations. 300, 400, or 5,000 subscribers. It doesn't matter. You've obviously well-earned and deserve every one of them. You're at it constantly. You always have something to offer. You always have something to say. You always have something to show. You're an eager beaver when it comes to learning. You're a little SpongeBob Maggie pants. How you just absorb it all. Lives in a pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob Mag's pants. You just like soak it all in. It was funny to hear you tell the story when you first started. You were calling them vinyls and what's a receiver, and to look at that and to look at where you are today is just mind-blowing. I mean, you're at a point where you could you hand her a box full of parts and say, together, these make a receiver, she'll build it. And you're at that point. It's unbelievable. Your collection has gone through the roof with quality stuff, and your knowledge is just like, I don't even know how you have room for it in your head, monkey brain, right? Is that what you said? You have a monkey brain? Right? Your brain is like a monkey swinging. Your mind never stops. I can see why. You're always on. The videos are great. The knowledge is building. The collection is awesome. Just keep them coming. And obviously, you're just gonna keep going through the roof in terms of subscribers. I mean, in like no time, you're just gonna leave me in the dust, and I'll be asking you for advice, which I already do. See, you're just as helpful as anyone else, and it's what you add and bring to the community that you see the community bring it back to you. You get what you give. Now, you had 4 questions for your 300 subs contest. I'm not going to hit them all, but let me hit at least the ones that I thought were fun, and it's covers that rock, but the album sucked, or vice versa. Yeah, cover rock, album sucked, cover sucked, album rock. I knew I could do it. So the first one is easy, okay? Covers that sucked, just sucked eggs, but the album rocked, which is why it's still here. And that makes the second part harder. Covers that suck, we could do this all damn night. Here's the Henry Paul Band, Feel the Heat. What does this tell you? All this tells me is it's on Atlantic Records, that's it. All this tells me is that somebody in A&R or just had no idea for a cover, and this is what you get. Now, Henry Paul Band is a big part of the Outlaws that are in this band, and then it's just a raucous Southern rock album. It's excellent stuff. Every bit as good as the Skinners, and what does that cover tell you? It just tells me not to buy it. And some other stuff comes to mind, and I mean, metal's a big victim here. Here's Freedom Hawk. This is already a contender for my album of the year. I absolutely love this album. This is just Ozzy reborn, man. This is unbelievable. But the cover sucks. It sucks. Nothing about it says this album sounds amazing or is ready to blow your socks off. And if it wasn't for tips through the VC and pointing me in this direction, and specifically Greeno, I never would have touched it. And I mean, we buy based on cover a lot of the times, especially with blind buys. But man, that album smoked! There's another one. Let's stick with metal. Raven's Mad. Amazing album, 1986. Raven rips. That cover sucks. It sucks. I mean, the cover's terrible. Man, this is just almost too easy, right? Here's a gorgeous copy of Seeger and the Silver Bullet Band's 9 Tonight. This is one of my favorite live albums. There's not a bad track on this. 9 Tonight is amazing. Absolutely amazing. What's that? What does that say? Well, the drummer's not even behind the kit. I guess the back cover is probably better as a front cover, but that doesn't say anything. You know, like the cover of Kiss Alive tells you what to expect. That doesn't say anything. And probably one of the most pathetic album covers of all time, but the album itself is actually really good. Here's an early Rick Springfield. That beautiful feelings. Springfield is rock solid AOR. Rock solid AOR. And everybody has Working Class Dog, and everybody has the other one with the doggy. Success Hasn't Spoiled Me Yet, but Beautiful Feelings rarely shows up. And I mean, it's an amazing album. This was early Rick from like 78, reissued in 84, and it's got a pathetic cover, but the album's fantastic. Flip side, cover rocked, the album sucked. I mean, just sucked. I don't have a lot of albums that sucked in my collection. I just don't have room for them. But I do still have a few that I've held on to because I'm determined to get into them. Determined! But I fall for this a lot, and I learned something here. Generally, when I buy metal, even if I don't know it, I know based on the cover, the time period, the label, whatever, we're in good shape. I fall prey to this a lot with soul and funk in the 70s. The cover just looks killer, and I'll blind buy it, and I'm blah. First was Sunrise, and just, that's an awesome cover. The girl coming up out of the water. I mean, you look at the back, and it's like, you know, half-naked men with afros and beards. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna rip, right? It produced and arranged by the Isley Brothers. What could go wrong here? Yeah, all right, this is right. Boardwalk Records is baby making music. It's no. I've tried it twice. It's not working. I gotta try it again. Here's Heatwave. Now that's an album cover. Check that out. The band's logo is melting onto a candle. It's on the floor. They have their own brand of matches for Heatwave candles. Everything looks right on the back. We've got afros, we've got tight shirts, we've got lapels, we've got more candle wax. It just, no. Twice through, it's still not doing it, but I'm determined I will get it. Here's another one. Check this out, the Spinners. The Spinners, I mean, everyone knows the Spinners, right? Everyone knows the Spinners. Some great classic soul and R&B. But here, it's like, this cover hit me like Live Evil from Miles Davis, right? Like, that cover was just nasty, and I mean, the album was every bit as good. And look at this, right? You got this Foxy Cleopatra here playing her skeletal guitar. She's got like some breastplates on, some bats and snakes and dragons, and here's the big bad man under the snake. This is gonna funk my socks off. It didn't funk my socks off. It didn't funk my socks off. It didn't do nothing. Actually, it made me sleepy. I'll get it, and if not, I'll just keep it for the cover alone. That is one of few exceptions. The cover's just too cool to let it go. And this is another one that I know a lot of people like, and based on the album cover, man, I was in. Jimmy Cliff, The Harder They Come. Album cover, great. The stories and people tell about this, great stuff, but seriously, the album did nothing for me. I know I'm supposed to get it, I know, and I'll keep trying. I haven't got it yet. There's only one other piece of this that I can think of, and that's Songs That Make You Stop. Oh, the other was favorite musical movies. I don't have any. I like Annie. It's a hard knock life for us. I'm definitely an Annie fan, but other than that, I mean, if I see Grease one more time, I'll throw up. I'll do it on camera too. I'll throw up. It's not that bad. And it's just over-assimilation. Songs that make you stop. There is one song that just stops me dead in my tracks. It just hit me at the right or wrong time in my life when I had a lot going on, and it's a song that it's just intentionally structured, kind of like The Wall, to send you in your head, because it's the melody. And I mean, hang on, here's a clip of it. everything in its right place. Now, it doesn't have that same impact on me anymore, but 10, 15 years ago when I heard it for the first time, it was just, I was just not in a good place, and it was just an instant, whoa. Do you know what I mean? You just sit there and it hits you, and I before I even realized it, I had hit repeat and it must have spun 10 or 12 times and I just hadn't even moved. It just, I was frozen. It was an amazing impact. And it had that effect on me for quite a while. I've grown past it now at this point though, so not so much anymore. But Maggie, that's my response. Congrats on your near 4 billion subscribers at this point. Keep them going, keep them coming. Just amazing stuff. Talk to y'all soon, VC. Maggie, take care. Ciao.